I need to concentrate on this more. But what I hear you saying, I want to put one transition. Yesterday I was talking to my daughter, and I was emphasizing some better choices for food, and she been, teenage, said, I said to phrase, don't worry, in your age I was much less advanced than you are, and I'm surviving, so she liked it very much, So we've all been there, and as you mentioned, people gonna go and do your choices further on. We cannot put our experience to somebody who's 18, 12 or something, and things that they're supposed to think as us. So let's transition between two speakers. So I want to make a speech about freedom and how this freedom will influence fashion histories through the world, civilization and the world. One of this motivation for me to make this speech is a picture of Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, standing close together, and people are making comments about this. It's one of these comments is one guy's worth $80 billion on value, another more than $40 billion. So combined, it's more than $120 billion. And those people standing, Mark is standing in a t-shirt, and some kind of jeans, and the other standing in casual jeans, pants, and sweaters. And people are raising this question: where is it Gucci? Where is it? All this Prada thing. What's going on with that people? And it's raised me a question, and I look at myself, in my experience when I live in, and start thinking about this, and start comparing, fashion, let's say, in Soviet Union or Ukraine nowadays, with fashion what American people would wear, what people in Europe would wear, and I find interesting kind of relationship between this. In Soviet Union, you don't have freedom of speech. You didn't have any kind of equipment to work on. A horse was unnecessary thing for a farmer because it's been put in too much independence of our government. So, in that type of environment, the way how people dress, it's indicate everything what they've been. They look on somebody, and the way how we dress, you can make judgment for 99% what this person is. It's because it's coming to body language, it's coming to your putting your statement in the society. If all society will go against capitalism, against United States at that time, and saying how bad is that, all of a sudden, all teenagers and young people are wearing the jeans, So it's basically saying, don't give us that lie. We still using the jeans, for us. And going back to Mark and Zuckerberg and the pictures that I was describing, these people don't need to show the status by wearing the clothes. If they would need to have a status, they don't have a proper tailor to put all this to reflect their well-being on their clothes. So they would never even consider this as an option. And it's not only my idea. My idea based on Barack Obama word to Mark Zuckerberg. When people gonna judge my presidency, one of the biggest milestone, said Barack Obama, and right face to Mark Zuckerberg, is that I put Mark on a shirt and a tie. And it's you can Google it up. It's actually, I'm not making it up to make a story. It's so people would actually dress up for occasion, but this occasion will be White House, will be talking to president. Just it's not because they wanna emphasize who they are. They wanna just give respect to company of who they meet and place where they're going. So I already make my comparison to Soviet Union, to that era of total lack of freedom, lack of resources, and lack of freedom to self-express yourself. With a free world, that people have money, and they don't give that much emphasis to the clothes in general. But we have exceptions. We have people who are just beginning their life. They look in who they are, how other people treat them. So, interestingly enough, an exception from a general rule would be this population of young people and people before they get married. They will be overemphasized on that wearing and clothing. But after they get married, they have a family or children, they will reevaluate they desire to have a Gucci and spend so much time and money, in an environment where resources will be never unlimited to anybody. So with that comparison between Soviet Union, myself, Barack Obama, Mike Zuckerberg, it's a nice company with people. And I want to conclude my speech of how freedom would be influenced fashions throughout the history of different nations, different things, and I want to just say one postscriptum. It was a period of time when women in some kind of countries supposed to wear all this gold on hair, because a man can stand in the middle of the day and say, "You are not my wife anymore," and she's supposed to live with everything what she has on her. She cannot even go grab her belongings to the thing. So if you see history when a lot of people would have a lot of jewelry on that, it's because of that reason. Society was always influencing fashion and the way people behave. So with that closing remark, I want to thank you very much, and let's go back to